Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome to Alex Hugg Gymnasium, home of the Pulaski Academy Bruins, as we gear up for this exciting contest between the Bruins and Clinton. Here sitting courtside, Tristan Harlen here with Kris. It's sure to be an exciting one here tonight. Kris, I don't know about you, but I feel the intensity in this arena.
Absolutely. You know, after Lady Bruins' last showing, I know Coach Yarborough and the players are ready to get back out here on the court and flush that loss and get off to a good start tonight.
Of course, tonight being senior night and homecoming for the Bruins. And Kris, I got to ask the burning question. Is the three-point shot going to be the kind of determining factor tonight for the Bruins?
I would say it will. If I had to guess, I bet Coach Post for Clinton comes out in a zone or some sort of a triangle and two or line and three like he did in Clinton. At Clinton was one of our best three-pointing shooting nights of the season. Ellie Robkin hit 4 threes in the first quarter. Got Coach Post out of a triangle and two quick. So we'll see. We haven't shot well from the three-point line in a while.
Right, so outside of the three-point shot, I got to ask, what do the Bruins got to do to win tonight?
Fast break, easy transition buckets, get to the line, don't turn the ball over.
Okay, on the flip side, for the Lady Jackets, outside of forcing the three-point shot, what do they got to do to
rebound? So I bet they're going to pack a zone, and whenever we shoot a three, they can't let us get offensive rebounds. They got to keep Grinny Elmore and Randy Stewart off the glass.
Of course, last time we were here in the Hugg Gymnasium, the girls did not play. We only had a varsity boys contest, but we've got both here tonight, and it's sure to be an exciting one on tap for tonight. But we're about 20 seconds away from the introduction of the starting lineups and the national anthem, so we're going to take a step away. When we come back, we'll have tip-off right here from the Alex Hugg Gymnasium.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Alex Hugg Gymnasium on the beautiful campus of Pulaski Academy. Tonight's games feature the Clinton Yellowjackets and your Pulaski Academy Bruins. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you please rise and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please join in a moment of silence. And now, please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor our country and those who protect it with the playing of our national anthem. Now, let's meet the starters. First, the visiting Yellowjackets from Clinton. At guard, senior number 2, Lexi Wallace. guard, senior number 3, Kaylin Lasley. At guard, senior number 14, Olivia Johnson. At guard, sophomore number 21, Riley Van. And at guard, junior number 34, Shelby Standridge. The Yellowjackets are led by head coach Matthew Post in his 6th season. And now, let's meet the starters for your Pulaski Academy Lady Bruins. At guard, junior number 4, Brittany Stewart. At guard, junior number 5, Jamira Streets. At forward, senior number 22, Maddie McCarroll. At guard, junior number 23, Greenlee Elmore. At forward, junior number 31, Ryan Hutcherson. The Lady Bruins are led by head coach in her 2nd season, Becky Yarbrough.
All right, we're back here after the introduction of the starting lineups, national anthem, and the hype video played for the Lady Bruins. Again, sitting here courtside, Tristan Harlen here with Kris Boyd, and I like the pink uniforms.
Pink uniforms are nice. We debuted those last year. First time we've worn them this year on senior night. Maddie McCarroll, the senior, getting the start. The other senior, Maddie Carter, tore her ACL, so she was obviously out for the year, Tristan.
Here's the tip-off, won by the Bruins. The starting lineup for your Bruins looks like this. Elmore will be in with McCarroll, Stewart, and Streets. Opening shot no good for the Bruins. Rebound goes to Pulaski Academy.
Maddie McCarroll already causing havoc in there, getting that rebound and outlet to Greenlee.
Stewart with the ball, 20 on the shot clock. Drives baseline, guarded closely. Mid-range on the way for Streets, that's no good. Rebound goes to Clinton.
Clinton came out in that zone like we thought they would. Just gonna dare PA to shoot all night, I believe.
Okay, the starters for Clinton here in just a moment. That shot's up, and the shot will be good for number 21, Riley Van. The starting 5 for the Yellowjackets look like this. Lexi Wallace, Kaylin Lassie, Johnson, Riley Van, and Shelby Standridge. Three-pointer is good for the Bruins. Working the ball around is Clinton. Kicks it out mid-range Back out to the left wing. Tray ball in response. That's no good. Rebound will go to Greenlee Elmore.
Long rebound. Greenlee chased that down. Usually when she's chasing something down, she's going to catch it.
Try to get the shot off the glass to fall, but to no avail. So the Bruins starting with a slow 3-2 lead here with 6:30 left to go in the first period of play. But on the bright side, they're shooting 1 for 2 from 3. Tray ball on the way for Clinton. That's up and good for Standage.
Clinton will hit some three-pointers as well, especially their guards. Lexi Wallace, Kaylin Lasley are both really good shooters. Lexi Wallace is kind of the stir that stirs the drink for the Yellowjackets, so to speak.
Randy Stewart was the Bruin that got fouled in the act of shooting, so she'll go to the line for 2. So she's averaging about 17 points a game on 43% shooting. From 44 if you want to be generous, shooting 43.61% to be exact. They always taught you in math class, if it's 5 or more, you round up.
I'm always rounding up.
Both free throws good, tied ball game at 5.
Looks like the Bruins are in a man-to-man. Coach Yarbrough loves to switch when they're in a man-to-man, so you're going to see mostly switching.
Guys, inside goes up with a tough finish. No good. Looking for a foul call. Did not get it. That was Riley Van on the missed shot. Streets has it. Going to walk back to reset the offense.
Clinton sitting back in that zone. Looks like they're in a 3-2.
Wide open Bruin down low. Who else would that be but Greenlee Elmore? Bruins now lead at 7-5.
Overloaded the left side of that zone. That block defender went out to cover the 3, left Greenlee wide open.
In the corner, tray ball guarded closely, no good. Rebound goes to who else but Greenlee Elmore. Elmore pushing it up now. She's going to stop. She's going to pop off the glass. Does not get the Bruin bounce to convert for 2. So out of bounds, they're going to say last touch by Ellie Robkin will be Yellow Jacket basketball. Low scoring affair here in the first. Bruins lead at 2 by 2, 7-5 total. Traveling violation will be committed by Lexi Wallace. It'll be a turnover committed by the Lady Jackets.
I think she was looking for Kaylin in the corner for the 3, and Kaylin cut right when Lexi was picking the ball to make that pass.
Streets has it now, gives it to Ellie in the corner. Streets works it around to Stewart.
Got Greenlee in the high post. Looks like they're looking for that short corner lob to Greenlee.
Kicks it out. Right wing Trey. That one! Bingo! What's her name-o? And that one goes through for Sophie Hutchinson.
Going to be plenty of looks from 3 tonight, Tristan. Let's see how well the Bruins can actually shoot it.
She shot that one in triple coverage. Did not go through. Rebound goes to Streets. Elmore pump. She drives inside. Goes off the glass. No good. Rebound goes to the Bruins. She got her own miss, and that time it goes through for Greenlee Elmore.
Greenlee up to 7 by herself already. Pace is quickening. That's going to favor PA.
Tray ball from the left corner. No good. Rebound goes to Greenlee Elmore. Elmore on the fast break. She's pushing it up. She's going to drive inside. She's going to get fouled in the act of shooting, so she should be going to the line for 2 here. Foul will be committed by Lexi Wallace. Her first. So Greenlee with a chance of getting 9 points in this one with 2 made free throws here, as I jinxed it. First one does not fall for Miss Elmore. Second one's up. That one is good. That's why you don't talk during the home team's free throws, ladies and gentlemen.
Greenlee with 8 points, 4 rebounds already in the first quarter.
Wallace with control of the basketball. Hands it off to Lasley. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes to the Yellowjackets. Maybe they may have said she was out of bounds.
I can't. I thought he was calling out of bounds. He then called a foul on Ellie Robkin. I thought the first signal was he pointed it out of bounds, saying that it was going to be Lady Bruin basketball.
I saw that too, but then I guess he switched his call as he's walking to the scores table. I'm not sure. Heaves that one on the inbound to Kaylin. The corner of the Yellowjackets have the basketball.
Lady Bruins are still in that man.
They try to drive it inside, but it'll go out of bounds off the leg, I believe, of Greenlee Elmore. So it'll remain with the Lady Jackets. Here with 3:08 left to go in the first quarter. Lost control of the basketball, and Elmore had control of it, and the Yellowjackets tried ripping it away, but they awarded possession to Pulaski Academy. So 3 minutes left to go in the first period of this one. 13-5 is our count. Possession arrow points in favor of the Yellowjackets. Ellie gives it to Streets. He gives it to Stewart. Inside the three-point line, no good. Ellie gets the rebound. Can't see the referee's in the way. And that shot's on the way by Sophie Hutcherson, no good. Rebound by Stewart. That one off the glass is good. And the Bruins now up 10.
Thank you for the play-by-play on that one, Tristan. I couldn't see that whole possession because of ref and Coach Post over here.
Well, luckily I have.
Boy, look at Stewart get on the floor, pick the pocket, pass up to Robkin,
and then Greenlee Elmore gets the Bruin bounce.
I guess we'll give an assist to Robkin on that one.
You need to give an assist to the Alex Hugg Gymnasium from the floor there. That shot's up, going to get a good bounce. 17-7 on our count. Yeah, Kris, luckily I had a monitor that I could look at to see where the ball was. Streets takes the midi, no good. Rebound goes to Elmore. I believe they're going to call an over the back.
Foul is called on number 23, Greenlee Elmore. Her first foul, second team foul against
Most of the time you see Elmore out jumping people, but she did reach over, make some contact and reached over there. I think that was a good call.
Game for Clinton.
Spear checked in for Clinton.
You have Ruby Watson in for Ellie Robkin as well.
Goes up with it. That one's going to go off the backboard and good. That's Rhiannon Spear with the basket.
Nice finish.
95 seconds remain in our first period. 17-9, our score. Bruins lead it.
Clinton still in that zone, just daring PA to shoot from outside.
Stewart has it. And has a little bit of space, trying to find an open teammate. She's going to give it to Elmore. Elmore goes up tough and off the glass. It does not go through. She'll be awarded 2 free throws. That's Rhiannon Spear with a foul.
Greenlee's so strong. She absorbed that contact, went through the contact.
Well, there for a second, I'm not going to lie to you, I thought they may have called that on the floor, but I'm glad they awarded her the 2 free throws.
Yeah, he did give her the continuation, didn't he?
First one goes through. 18-9 is the score. She goes 2 for 2. Now it's 19-9. Thought about taking the tray ball. That's no good. Ball don't lie. Off the right of the backboard. Elmore pushing it up now for the Bruins. Kicks it to the corner. Tray ball from Streets is on the way. Too strong. Rebound goes to the Bruins. She gets her own miss, and the Bruin bounce comes through for Ruby Watson.
Way to be aggressive there, Ruby. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 off their own putback. Then reached in, committed the foul.
Foul is called to number 2, Ruby Watson. Her first foul, third team foul.
I don't necessarily think Clinton wants to get in a track meet here. PA's definitely controlling the pace of this game, speeding Clinton up, making them play a little faster than what they want to. That faster pace will favor PA.
He's going to go through now. 21-10 the score after the made free throw by Clinton. Wide open lane to the basket. Just found the open Bruin. Sophie Hutcherson with the easy layup.
Again, that fast-paced transition off a made free throw led to a wide open look.
Elmore pokes the ball away. Lazy pass by Clinton. One-on-one fast break off the glass, and that's going to be an easy layup once again for Greenlee Elmore. 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this one. The Bruins up 15. Tough finish on the opposite end, no good. Get it. And they called a backcourt violation. That one, that is obvious as Mount Everest.
Yeah, she just hadn't established herself back over.
So 1.4 second remains. The Bruins can heave up a half-court shot or give it to Greenlee Elmore for a closer three, and that's what they're going to do. She takes the three off the top of the backboard to no avail. So at the end of the first quarter, 25-10 is our count. We're going to keep it right here. And hey, real quick, before we give a first quarter breakdown, we'll go ahead and thank our sponsors, Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics. And my producer, Will Watkins, just gave me a look of displeasure because he didn't know where I was going with that. But anyways, we're not going to show the logos just yet. We're going to give a first quarter recap. Kris, what did you think about the first quarter?
Bruins playing with pace, hit a few open threes. Clinton's going to give them open looks all night long. Bruins knocked them down earlier, created some turnovers, got some transition points, even off of a made free throw. You don't see that too often. Bruins pushing the pace, dictating the pace, which is what they want to do.
Right, so what about Clinton? How are they faring in the first quarter? What do they got to do to kind of lower the deficit and heading into the second period?
Yeah, so Clinton's going to need to play a little more methodical. You saw them get sped up. That's not necessarily their game. They're packing this zone down here. They're playing a 3-2 zone. They could not keep Pulaski Academy off the offensive rebounds. Ruby Watson had several. Ellie Robkin had some. Greenlee Elmore had some. They are going to have to keep the Lady Bruins off the offensive boards in order to keep this thing close.
Yeah, Kris, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is about the best first quarter performance we've seen from the Lady Bruins at home all year.
In a while, yeah, absolutely, in a while.
I guess after the result of the last time out at home against Robinson, Coach Yarbrough whipped them into shape during practice.
I heard about that practice.
I meant to ask Amelia how it went. So we resume action here in the second quarter. 25-10, Bruins lead it. Clinton will start with the ball. But as of right now, it looks
just smothering defense there.
I was just about to say, it looked like Pulaski Academy was going to force a turnover, but it went out of bounds and almost hit the cup. I guess you can call that a peach-colored cup over there, the opposite end near the cheerleaders in the student section.
I mean, obviously it's a Stanley. What else would it be?
Almost forced a backcourt violation. Greenlee Elmore almost looks like prime Darrell Rivas out there poking that ball out of bounds.
Teams, I still don't understand why teams try to make cross-court passes when Greenlee Elmore's on the floor. She's going to pick them off like Darrell Rivas.
On the side, Elmore tries to rip it away. They're going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Possession arrow will point in favor of the Bruins, so Pulaski Academy will get the ball.
Look, I'm a Lady Bruin fan, but that was awfully quick for a jump ball there. I'll take it. There's that short corner play they love, dumping it down to Greenlee, and if she has single coverage, she'll attack the rim. If there's double coverage, she kicks it right here to this wing three.
Foul called on number 00, Ellie Robkin, her second foul.
Called the push on Ellie Robkin. I was hoping that the ref was going to look at me and kind of say, hey, you know, we got cameras right here, but going this way.
That's 2 on Ellie. I bet she sits the rest of the half. Boy, Jamira just, I mean, like white on rice there.
Stewart gets the ball, gives it up to Street. Street's off the glass. That one will convert. 27-10 is our score.
On-ball pressure is tough.
Shot from Trey Ball land, no good. Rebound goes to Sophie Hutcherson. Stewart, flashy pass to Streets. She goes up with a Euro. She just lost her footing. Rebound goes to Pulaski Academy. Thought they got the pass out to Elmore, but Elmore just missed it terribly. Have a quick second here. I want to say thank you to our seniors for the Pulaski Academy Lady Bruins. They were honored pregame.
Woo! My goodness, Greenlee Elmore is just so athletic.
Wendy Stewart getting fancy with it down there. A timeout's going to have to be taken by Coach Post and the Clinton Yellowjackets. During the timeout now, we want to go ahead and properly thank our sponsors, Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics. Find yourself going to an orthopedic appointment with Bowen Heffley, go on down to Whataburger and get yourself a treat afterwards. I hear their burgers are really good and their shakes.
Tristan, I'm going to give you some props. Going to point out something that probably most of our Bruin watchers at home don't know. Every year, David Basil runs the Little Rock Touchdown Club, gives out lots of awards. There's Offensive Lineman Awards. There's Coach of the Year, Player of the Year. There's also the Steve Sullen. He calls them the Sullies. It gives out and he gives a Call of the Year. It's the Sully Call of the Year. And our own Tristan Harlen was nominated as one of the 5 Calls of the Year. Kudos, buddy. Good job.
Well,
and it was a great call. And look, I know I like to joke around and be funny. I really thought you should have won. I'm not just saying that.
You and a lot of others, but I was honored to be a finalist in my rookie year with the Pulaski Academy Bruins. But as we resume action here after the timeout, 29-10 is our score. Be a turnover here forced by the Bruins, and they'll get the ball right back. Of course, some celebs are in the house. Here's talking to the head baseball coach of the Pulaski Academy Bruins. Coach Barnhill's back in the Hugg Gymnasium. He's the new head football coach of Bald Knob. That one goes up and through for Greenlee Elmore.
Greenlee is up to 16 points already with almost 6 minutes to play in the first half. Boy, that defense.
Gets it back out, working the ball around is Clinton. Trey ball on the way off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Stewart. Stewart wide open lane to the basket. And they're not going to call the foul. They're going to say it went out of bounds off of Stewart. Say it went off her knee, but I think everybody here in the gym, at least from us back, we're expecting 2 free throws on the way.
At the very least, Lady Bruin basketball. I didn't have a great angle, but it looked like it got knocked out of her hand, out of bounds.
Bruins playing tough defense on the opposite end after the out-of-bounds call. Bitch firing it up. That shot up, no good. Great defense there by Ryan Hutcherson. The ref's going to say it went out of bounds. Last touch by Pulaski Academy. So Clinton will get the basketball.
You know, Tristan, every year we play this dads versus daughters game, and I can speak from experience. When those girls are guarding you, it's like each of them have 6 arms, and they trap you, and it's like an octopus out there.
I would tell you, I would enjoy watching that game if it hasn't happened yet already.
It has happened.
Oh, we got to do it again.
Tell you what, I'll let you know when we're doing it next year, and you come call it.
Okay, I got you. That shot no good by Sophie Hutcherson. Rebound goes to Johnson. Picks it up court, open lane. Tough block on the opposite end by Sophie Hutcherson.
Wow.
Thought she may have been a little too far behind her, but she made up for it. Elmore, Trey ball on the way, no good. Gets the offensive glass, rebound, no good. Let's see, here in the tie-up, Bruin was out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Yellowjacket basketball. I believe they're going to say Ryan Hutcherson was the one out of bounds.
Looks like Coach Yarbrough's bringing in a full court man-to-man press here. Looks like a little trapping right there.
It works. Elmore gets big body with it, rips it away. Jump ball is going to be called.
Possession, Lady Jackets.
So the Lady Jackets have possession.
I thought they got the last one. Am I incorrect on that? I guess so.
Well, we're not at the scores table. We're just here talking about the game. Yellowjackets with the ball. Trey ball on the way. That one's going to connect.
Shelby Standridge with the three.
Shelby Standridge with the tray ball.
Lexi Wallace jumped in that pass, in front of that pass.
Kicks it out of, oh, I thought it was going to go out of bounds, just shy. Elmore tried to get the defense to stop, but it was just a little too late.
Great bounce pass through traffic right there.
31-15, 3:40 left to go in the first half. And this Streets with the basketball, kicks it inside to Elmore. Elmore off the glass and like glue, it bounces through.
Ross Yarborough has probably 5 or 6 different sets she loves to run against zones. So long as the Lady Bruins are passing, they can really attack zones.
Shot up, no good. Great defense there by Ruby Watson. Elmore gives it to teammate. Tray ball on the way. That's no good. Shot by Ruby Watson. Jump ball going to be called this time, though it will be pointed in favor of Pulaski Academy. Streets and Ellie will come back into the game.
Both Hutcherson twins that got down there and trapped and run. Grace reached in for a jump ball. Tell you what, you get both Hutcherson twins trapping, it's like being trapped by 2 giraffes down there.
Stewart's stray ball will shot up. Shot's going to be good.
Randy Stewart with the three.
Randy Stewart has her 3 connect. Now 36-15 our score.
Lady Bruins could have used some of these threes on Tuesday night, Tristan.
Response tray in the corner. That's no good. Rebound goes to Ellie. Ellie's going to be bringing it up court now for the Bruins. Kicks it inside the Streets. A little too much mustard on that one. They'll go out of bounds. Yellowjackets will keep the basketball. Maddie McCarroll will check in on senior night.
A little late on that pass, a little late. Jameer was open.
So 2:30 left to go in the first half. 36-15 is our score. Elmore almost with another steal. That one's going to be poked and ripped away by Stewart. Elmore on the opposite end, cherry picking off the glass. That layup's going to be good.
Gives Greenlee Elmore 20 and a half. We saw a 40-point game just a few nights ago. Are we going to see another one?
That tray ball's up and good by Olivia Johnson. Kicks it up court to Streets. Streets kind of guarded closely. Gives it to Stewart. Stewart's 3. Bingo! Was her name-o!
With a three.
Stewart hits the 3. Now 41-18 is the score, and we're not even out of the first half yet. Behind the back, loses control of the basketball for a moment. Goes up with it through contact. Will be awarded with the and one.
Foul is called number 22, Maddie McCarroll, her first foul.
Riley Van at the line for the and one free throw.
Shooting for the Lady Jackets, Riley Van.
And one does not connect. Out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Yellowjackets, so it'll be Bruin basketball. .135 left to go in the first half. 41-20 is the count we have on the scoreboard as of right now. But with the way Stewart's been shooting, it's very likely to change in a matter of moments. As that one's no good. Rebound goes to the Yellowjackets, but from behind, Jamara Streets says no thank you, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure that was just a straight clean block.
I'll see it here on the replay.
Not sure what the referees, that is a clean block.
Her first foul, 13th foul.
The Streets was given a foul on that one, and Riley Van went to the line as the first one missed. A lot of people were saying at home, ball don't lie.
I was thinking it.
She goes 1 for 1 at that trip to the charity stripe. Stewart has it now for the Bruins. Looks back at Coach Yarborough for the play. Loses control of it for the moment. In the corner, Stewart, tray ball, wide open, no thank you. That one's no good.
Another long rebound leading to a potential fast break. Ryan Grace Hutchinson got her hand in there and poked that one away.
Streets goes through contact, no good, kicks it out. Elmore, tray ball. That one will splash through.
What a rebound by Randy, an immediate kick to an open Elmore.
That is how you play team basketball here. 44-21 is our score with 37 seconds left to go in the first half. Goes up with it, goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by one of the Bruins, so we'll stay with the Lady Yellowjackets. High pass, tray ball in the way. That one no good. They get the miss. Second chance offense no good. Another offensive rebound. Riley Van will get fouled once again, going to the line for another pair of free throws.
Foul call on number 22, Maddie McCarroll, her second foul, fourth team foul.
Second foul on Maddie McCarroll. Looks like Sophie Hutcherson's coming in for her. Coach Arbor doesn't want her to get a ticky-tack third foul in the last 25 seconds.
First free throw did connect. Now 44-22 is the score we have in this one. Second one rims out. Rebound goes to Pulaski Academy. Streets will be the one responsible for bringing the ball up. Off-ball screen set by Elmore. Elmore gets tied up. We'll call on a 4.
Foul call on number 11, Rhiannon Spear, her
Spear.
second foul.
Just the second team foul on Clinton. Been a pretty clean game foul-wise.
It's to Stewart. 5 seconds left to go. Elmore wide open lane to the basket. It goes through. They got to hurry up and inbound. And that's going to do it for the first half in this one. Your Bruins lead the Lady Jackets 46-22. We'll be right back at the start of the second half to recap the first. You're watching PAE Ladies Basketball on PA Live and the National State Sports Network.
Pulaski Academy has had a generational impact on our family. I'm an alum. My siblings are Pulaski Academy alums. We've got children, our 4 children, my nieces and nephew. It's just an amazing way that Pulaski Academy has impacted us.
I'm a product of public school, so coming to a private school, our children in a private school was new for me. And I thought, well, we're paying this tuition. Shouldn't that cover everything? And what I've realized as I have been a father here of 4 is that tuition does not pay for everything. It does not allow PA to achieve the excellence and the #1 ranking that we enjoy right now as a private school in Arkansas. It takes the annual fund or the Fund for Excellence for us to achieve excellence in every moment.
To align our annual giving campaign with the mission of the school, we've renamed it the Fund for Excellence. This fund provides vital resources that go directly to what matters most, our students. It supports our dedicated faculty, staff, and coaches, ensuring they have the tools and training to deliver the very best education and mentorship possible. The FFE funds innovations in the classrooms, arts, and athletics, enhancing every aspect of the student experience.
Our goal as chairs of the Fund for Excellence is 100% participation at any level. For those who can give more, but for those who can only give a little, give a little. The goal is 100% investment by every family at Pulaski Academy.
Your gift to the Fund for Excellence is more than support. It's an investment in the daily excellence our students experience today and the leaders they will become tomorrow. Thank you for supporting PA, and thank you for giving to the Fund for Excellence.
A warm first day greeting from an experienced and dedicated classroom teacher.
Instruction and curriculum that ignite a student's passion for learning from early childhood through graduation.
Fine arts athletics, and extracurricular activities that expand our students' horizons and enrich their lives. These are just a few of the reasons why our faculty, parents, students, alumni are passionate about the Pulaski Academy mission.
Based on extensive feedback from parents, faculty, and alumni, the board led the charge in developing a new strategic plan and mission statement to guide the investments we will make in PA's people, programs, and facilities for years to come. We invite you to review the strategic plan and discover how ensuring faculty and staff excellence, transforming and renewing our campus, and furthering the standard of excellence of our fine arts, athletics, college counseling, student wellness, and other programs will ensure that we are well prepared to serve and support present and future Bruins.
We have also developed a new mission statement, one that captures the essence of our exceptional school and the aspirations that we hold for each student.
We are an academic community
dedicated to excellence,
where each student is valued,
challenged,
and empowered to achieve.
Building on our rich tradition of excellence and the dedication of our PA community, these are great days to be a Bruin.
And the initiatives outlined in this strategic plan ensure that the future looks bright for our current and future Bruins.
right, welcome back here. Halftime, about 90 seconds away from the start of the second half. Tristan Harlen here with Kris Boyd sitting courtside. And Kris, what did you think about the first half?
PA controlled the game from start to finish, Tristan. They got out to exactly what they want to do. Got some transition buckets. Shooting well from three. We haven't seen that much all year. Shooting great from three. Rebounding, exactly the things that Coach Post didn't want the Lady Bruins to do in the first half.
Right, so the second half about to begin, and the Lady Bruins lead at 46-22. Kris, I got to ask, for sake of knowing, what does Clinton have to do in order to get back into this one?
Slow the game down and rebound. They've given up a ton of offensive buckets. You know, I'm looking down here. Elmore has 4 rebounds. Sophie Hutchinson has 4 rebounds. Ryan Hutchinson has 3 rebounds. Ellie Robkin has 2. Ruby has 2. Randy has 3. Maddie McCarroll has 1. Jameera Streets has 1. Everybody who's played has at least 1 rebound. PA's controlled the glass.
Right, so second half just about to get underway. And hey, real quick before we start the second half, I want to go ahead and thank our sponsors once again, Bowen Heffley Orthopedics and Whataburger. If you ever catch yourself going to an orthopedic appointment at Bowen Heffley, make sure to go on down to Whataburger, get yourself a treat after. They got good burgers, good milkshakes, even good fries. And hey, I heard their chicken sandwiches are to die for. So remember, if you ever catch yourself going to an orthopedic appointment, go on down to Whataburger, get yourself a treat after.
PA comes right out with some aggressive man-to-man on-ball defense. Just gave Clinton fits.
Shots up, shots going to be good, and that's how the second half first bucket is scored. Riley Van on the opposite end. Looking it around is the Bruins. Streets has it, resetting the offense.
Riley Van had a couple of buckets in the first half driving through the paint like that.
Open lane off the glass. Who else was that but Greenlee Elmore?
She's up to 27, Tristan. We saw Cole with 40 Wednesday night. Are we going to see another 40-burger tonight?
Take the ball free. Streets almost came down with it. Moving around is the Lady Jackets. Open tray ball. Won't connect. They'll wave it all and point it down on the floor. I wonder who they're going to get this one on. They're going to call it on Ellie.
Foul on 0-0. Ellie Robkin, her third foul.
Robkin's third.
Quick third foul on Ellie Robkin. Looked like she was trying to tie the ball up there. Coach Yarbrough just going to leave her in. If this was a close game, I guarantee you she would be coming out.
That one just thrown away. She had all the momentum going out of bounds and kicks it up the Streets. The Streets get the Bruin roll into the basket. 50-24.
Lady Bruins getting out in transition, exactly what Coach Yarbrough is wanting to do. Great pass up the court from Greenlee to Jameera.
Inside, loses control of that one. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Pulaski Academy. Looks like Sophie Hutcherson will check in for Ellie.
You know, Randy has 12 points, you know, second leading scorer. She's shot the ball really well as well.
Shots up, that one way off the mark, no good. Clinton gets the steal. Tray ball on the way, that one's going to connect.
Olivia Johnson with a 3.
Olivia Johnson converts with the tray ball. Street's going to try to drive baseline, kicks it out. Stewart has it up top.
Setting up something to attack this zone.
And back and forth. Elmore just lost control of it. Ryan Hutcherson tried to save it, but she ran right into the student section. Of course, with this being senior night and homecoming for the Bruins basketball programs, it's good to see the students come out and support their fellow classmates. A shot off the back of the backboard. Should be out of bounds. Pulaski Academy basketball.
We had a game at Heber last week, Tristan, where Heber inbounded the ball off the back of the backboard, and the refs let them and then caught it themselves. The refs didn't call it out of bounds. Like back of the backboard's out of bounds no matter what.
Definitely an interesting one for sure. Ooh.
Foul on Ryan Grace. Thought we were going to have a jump ball, but a foul on Ryan Grace. Hutcherson. Ryan Grace got some dog in her. She likes to get in there.
Sophie Hutcherson's going to check out. So Ruby Watson will come in for her. Shot mid-range, no good. Rebound goes to Clinton. Randy Stewart just couldn't get her hand on that one. Shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Ruby Watson. Stewart going to have control of the basketball. She's going to push it up. She's going to go off one, and it gets the Bruin bounce, and it connects.
Boy, that was a nice Euro right there. Went off her right foot, finished with her right as well. That was nice.
Wallace has it, drives inside. That one's going to be way off the mark, no good. Got her own miss, and it bounced out. So Elmore is going to drive up, and they're going to call it. That time on Greenlee Elmore, just a little too physical on the opposite end.
Little too much shoulder there. Nothing wrong with bouncing a defender off, but I think she put a little too much shoulder into it.
Despite this being the second half, the Lady Bruins almost look like it's a fresh new game on the defensive side. Shots up, shots gonna roll through. That's gonna be good for Riley Van.
Another drive through the paint for Riley Van.
Stewart loses control of the basketball. They're gonna say a turnover. But no, they're gonna change the call.
Timeout, Bruins, 30 seconds.
So initially called Clinton basketball, then they switched it to Bruin basketball, and then Coach Yarborough called a timeout.
So looking at some text I was getting at halftime, let's see, Justin Robkin says, yell at Ellie Robkin to stop fouling. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Rob Hutcherson, yell at my twins to keep their follow through. No, I'm not going to yell at your twins. Let's see here. One from producer Will Watkins, yell at Tristan to quit talking so much. No, well, I'm not going to do that either.
Now, see, here's the thing. If Will was smart, he'd have a Nat cell mic set up somewhere, so I wouldn't have to talk as much.
See the side eye right there.
I'm definitely getting fired after this season. Off the inbound, shots up, no good. Rebound goes to Pulaski Academy. That one off the glass will convert for Greenlee Elmore.
Big offensive rebound there for Ryan Grace Hutcherson. Nice pass to Greenlee, who finished with the left. Greenlee's right-handed. You would never know it as much as she loves to go left and finish left. Guarantee she finished this with her left hand.
Off the glass, Greenlee Elmore with another basket. Steal in the basket on the opposite end.
She's up to 31.
And that time, Streets poked the ball away. Back out to Watson. Watson sets her feet. No good. Rebound goes to the Bruins. Elmore has it. Gives it to Stewart to reset. Deep three on the way. Bingo! What's her name-o? It connects.
I think that's 3 threes for Randy tonight. She's up to 17.
59-29 with 3:14 left to go in the third quarter in this one. We'll call that foul on Streets.
Foul is called on number 5, Jamira Streets.
Yeah, Jamira came down with that hand. Usually if you're coming down, they're going to call it.
Shooting at the line, number 2, Lexi Wallace.
Of course, the Bruins going to be careful. One more team foul. It'll put Clinton in the bonus. Sophie Hutcherson checks back in for Ryan Hutcherson. Free throw will connect. So 59-31 as that pass almost got away from Randy Stewart.
Lady Bruins still with pace.
Elmore, she gets fouled going up for the shot. She'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Lady Bruins still playing with up-tempo pace. Randy brought it down fast. Greenlee immediately cut through the lane. Randy saw her, passed. Greenlee fouled.
For the Bruins, number 23, Greenlee Elmore.
First one from Elmore will not connect off the front of the rim. She'll get one more opportunity. Oh for 2 in that one, and the Bruins get the miss. Elmore, she had a chance at a 4-point play, but only got 2.
A little tip. Elmore grabs the rebound, finishes.
61-31, deep three on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Elmore. Elmore's got to be flirting with a double-double here near Valentine's Day.
33.7 rebounds.
Stewart pokes that ball away. They're going to say it's going to stay with Clinton.
Ellie Robkin back in for Ruby Watson. Ruby, the 9th grader, getting quite a few minutes. Moved up another 9th grader today after the junior high season was over, Molly McCaslin.
Open 3, that one will not connect. Rebound goes to Clinton. Most importantly, Anna Spear puts it back in. 61-33 is our score. Inside pass to Stewart, just doesn't connect. Out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with Pulaski Academy.
They're saying Lady Bruin basketball. I thought for sure it was off the Lady Bruins myself.
The confusion. They turned the ball over anyway, so
there you go. There you go, Coach Post.
Finish on the opposite end now, 61-35. Stewart kicks it to the corner. Tray ball on the way, will connect. Sophie Hutcherson with the tray ball. And the Bruins look like a whole new team that we saw versus Robinson.
Sophie Hutcherson with her second 3 of the night.
Under 90 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter in this one. Bruins with the commanding lead. Tray ball on the way. That one doesn't go through. That's going to be called on Ellie.
It's her 4th.
Riley Van slow to get up. Hope she's okay.
Ryan Grace Hutcherson back in the game for Ellie Robin. Both Hutt twins in the game.
So at the line for the Lady Jackets, Riley Van. She's got 11 now in this one.
We'll be headed to Heber Springs for regionals, Tristan. Assuming we finish with one of the top spots there, our state is in Morrilton.
You know, I'd be interested to see how the final regional tournament looks like as far as seeding goes once it's all said and done.
Yeah, I'm curious as to who the Lady Bruins will be. It looks like they're going to finish second in the conference with a tiebreaker. Robinson will win.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. Bruins will maintain possession.
Robinson and Heber was in a close game last night. Robinson beat Heber in overtime.
Wow. Get fouled on the shot. I believe Greenlee will be going to the line for 2.
Foul call on number 21, Riley Van. Her
Lexi.
3rd foul, 2nd team foul against the Yellowjackets.
Called the foul on Riley Van. First free throw will connect. Now 65-36. McCarroll checks back in. She'll come in for Randy Stewart. Elmore goes 2 for 2 in that trip. Now 66-36. Tray ball on the way. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Greenlee Elmore. Just got it over Streets. And Streets will get fouled, heading to the line for 2.
Both referees were looking at the other one to see if one was going to call an offensive foul. Both of them thought it was a defensive block, but it was kind of funny. They were both looking at each other to see if one thought it was offensive.
First one for
No, we're not doing that. Nope.
67-36 is our score. Second one will roll through for 68, with 36 being the score now.
5th and 6 points for Jamira Streets.
I like to believe you already had that no ready once you saw what was going on.
I was just waiting.
Floater on the way, no good. Rebound goes to the Yellowjackets. Goes up with it way off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to McCarroll. Greenlee Elmore certainly has a green light. Just looking for the best shot. They can hold it for the last one if they choose to do so. Well, she's 5 points away, I believe, from a 40-point outing. Greenlee just loses control of the basketball. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Picks it up court. Got to get a shot off. Shot's on the way, no good. That's going to end the third quarter with our score. Pulaski Academy 68, Clinton 36. And Kris, it's seemingly become a one-sided ball game.
Yep, more of the same. 3 still dropping for PA. PA definitely controlling the tempo. Still rebounding.
Which begs the question, with it being such a big deficit, do you think Coach Yarborough is going to try to sub out a lot of the starters and put in maybe some of the people that haven't played a lot this season?
I'm sure you'll see it. You know, you'll probably see it around the 4 to 5 minute mark of the fourth quarter, assuming we're still a 30 to 40 point ball game. You know, PA won the first match 83 to 44. This one's looking like it's tracking very similar.
So the real question, and this is kind of an opinionated question, but do you kind of wait for the clock to run down and maybe put in Maddie Carter?
Yeah, I know Coach Yarborough has that in the back of her mind, so I bet you see Maddie Carter come in final minute and a half of the game. She's still very immobile on that leg. Tore ACL, tore MCL, had a bone fracture in there as well. Not sure she could have broken or torn anything else in that knee. But she's dressed out on senior night. She's ready to go. I guarantee you she'll get in at some point.
Well, and it's I asked this to say this, but I heard her talking to Koa Rockwell pregame, and she was saying, "Hey, if the score is a large deficit, then I'm probably going to go in." And Koa was kind of looking at her like, "Crazy?" But of course, she took some pregame shoot around. She was nailing them.
Yeah,
so
she was. We watched her.
Definitely going to be a feel-good moment for her and her family if she does get put in the last couple of minutes of this ball game. We resume action, start of the fourth quarter, 68-36. Bruins with the commanding lead. They have the basketballs. Stewart turns it over.
Lexi Wallace stepped in front of that one.
Good, and Stewart will get the rebound. Streets has it, takes the midi. No good. Rebound goes to the Bruins. It's off the head like it's a football match. Deep three by Stewart.
Probably a little too deep right there. Coach Yarborough, the look on her face.
That's what I'm laughing.
I mean, I feel it over here, and she's not even looking at me.
As soon as she released the ball, I just kind of had this feeling to look over, and I looked, and Coach Yarborough was still as a statue, just staring a hole through her.
And let me say, 4 out there, 4 has range.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not sure from 30 feet range.
That shot's going to be up and good by Rihanna Spear. So 68-39 is our count. 6:36 left to go in this one. Tray ball on the way. That one's no good. Back-to-back air balls by the Bruins. Cross court, tray ball on the way. That one no good. Rebound will go to Watson. Looks like Greenlee-Elmore will check back into the next dead ball. Inside off the glass. That one is good for Ryan Hutchinson.
Great pass by Randy Stewart there. Got in the paint. Defense collapsed on her. Ryan Grace was wide open.
That one's going to go out of bounds. Turnover by Clinton. Greenlee-Elmore will check back into this one. She'll come in for, I believe, Ruby Watson.
We talk shoe game a little bit every game. I like Jameer Street's Mambacitas. She's out there in.
Good pump fakes. Inside to Greenlee. Greenlee guarded closely. She hits the court. Inside, gets hit hard, but she finishes through contact with a swish.
Probably should have been an and one right there. Looks like she kind of got undercut when she jumped. Still was able to finish that mid-range jumper.
3 points away from the 40-point outing. Likely going to be her last appearance at the next dead ball. As the three-pointer's up and good by Rihanna Spears. Travel's going to be called on Pulaski Academy.
They're just blew the whistle to sub. That's what they did. Blew the whistle to sub.
So it looks like Ellie Robkin will come in. Maddie McCarroll will come in. Amelia Boyd, who's been on the air with us, will check in, as well as number 11. Not on my roster.
Molly McCaslin. Molly's a ninth grader, just got moved up today.
Well, welcome to the show.
Junior high Lady Bruins won their conference tournament last night.
Congratulations to them. I saw that on social media. Watson loses control of it, maintains it. Hopkins kicks it out to McCarroll. McCarroll's three in senior night off the glass. Bingo was her name-o.
The bank was open. I don't care if she called it or not.
And that's got to be a feel-good moment for Maddie McCarroll. You don't see a lot of threes being banked off the glass like that.
Maddie McCarroll, her third foul, first team foul in this quarter.
The clock will continue to run due to the sportsmanship rule.
Number 15, Reese Wallace. Number 25, Claire Hollister.
Aggressive defense being played there by Watson. Watson just trying to force that one out of her hand. A jump ball will be called. It'll stay with Clinton.
Ruby will get after you on defense now.
And Watson hands up, forces a turnover, kicks it up to Robkin. Robkin wide open, laid to the basket. Off the glass, and it's good.
Great defense there. Ruby got the steal, grabbed it, looked ahead. Lady Bruins still continuing to push. Ellie Robkin with the finish.
Clinton working the ball around. 2:25 left to go in the final period of this one. Good defense being shown there by the Bruins. Robkin forces another turnover, burst of speed down the lane, off the glass, and another layup is going to be good for Robkin. Checking in now, number 24, Emma Wyatt, and 31, Kinsley Bagley.
Ellie with 4 quick points right there.
Foul on the floor.
Molly McCaslin in the books with a foul. Her first official
varsity foul.
Varsity foul.
Molly McCaslin, her first foul, second team foul.
Molly McCaslin is the stepdaughter of the athletic director, Jason Wyatt.
Oh, wow. Did not know that. Jason Wyatt, of course, always fun talking to him, talking sports and whatnot. I will say, I love his office. Off topic, but I love his office.
It's great.
Bruins, full timeout.
So full timeout called by Pulaski Academy, 79-42. Of course, both coaches coming together to have a conversation. I believe what they're talking about is putting Maddie Carter in. Of course, she suffered an injury early on in this season. I believe just gonna give her a shot.
Yeah, discussion between Coach Post and Coach Yarborough. Putting Maddie Carter in, the senior. And obviously, you know, Matthew Post is one of the class acts in high school basketball. And he said, yes, absolutely, put that girl in. And Coach Yarborough and Coach Post, they go back a ways too as well. So.
And I believe that's what Coach Post was telling them in the huddle just now. Just, hey, leave her open. Don't try to play defense.
That's right. That was one thing he said. She said, let's avoid any contact there. Even the lady jacket that was guarding her kind of walked up and gave Maddie Carter a high five there.
So after the timeout, 120, Maddie Carter is going to take the shot. Oh, I thought she drained it there for a second.
Boy, me too. Boy, it looked good, didn't it? Boy, it looked good.
Hopefully they give her one more opportunity because that one was close. Shots up, no good. Rebound goes to the Bruins, and that was just going to go out of bounds.
Ellie Robkin needs to remember that Maddie Carter literally can't move out there. She was looking to push it up, but Maddie Carter literally can't move out there.
Hopefully the Yellowjackets will just get the ball away to the Bruins, and here we go. Kicks it to the corner. Carter, her three-pointer doesn't go, but they get the rebound. Carter, her three-pointer. That one's going to Maddie Carter on senior night hits the trifecta. 79-42 is our score.
Couldn't be more happy for her and her family.
Ladies and gentlemen, immediately following this game, please stay off the court for our homecoming festivities.
The entire arena knew that one was going in.
You know, all of her shots look good. I thought all of them looked good out of her hands. That one dropped.
Of course, Amelia Boyd checks in for her. I guess Amelia just couldn't let her get another three. 5 seconds left to go in this one. Clinton just going to pass it around to wind out the clock. 2 seconds, 1 second. Shots up, shots no good. And that's going to be how senior night concludes for the Lady Bruins. They beat Clinton 82-42. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching this one. Homecoming festivities are up next. And then we'll be back for the men's game right here on PA Live, courtesy of the Natural State Sports Network.
Welcome, PA community. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of the 2026 Homecoming Basketball Court. Our freshman class is proudly represented by Miss Emerson Cox. Emerson is the daughter of Amanda and Eric Cox. She is escorted tonight by her father, Eric Cox. Emerson is involved in a variety of activities that reflect both her school spirit and her love for giving back. She participates in PA volleyball, PA cheer, and club volleyball, showing dedication and teamwork on and off the court. Emerson is also a member of Math Club and PA Cooks, where she enjoys learning and collaborating with others. Outside of school, she loves volunteering at the Little Rock Animal Shelter, sharing her time and compassion with animals in need. Miss Emerson Cox. Miss Sloan Campbell. Sloan is the daughter of Sheena and Heath Campbell. She is escorted tonight by her father, Heath Campbell. Sloan is involved in both indoor and beach volleyball, where she shows dedication, teamwork, and a strong competitive spirit. She is also a member of PA Cooks, a service organization where she enjoys giving back to her community. In addition, Sloan participates in Fashion Club, allowing her to express her creativity and personal style. Miss Sloan Campbell. Our sophomore class is represented by Miss Ariel Kate Hervey. Ariel Kate is the daughter of Tiffany Hervey. She is being escorted tonight by her uncle, Quentin Davis. Ariel Kate is involved in a wide range of activities that highlight her leadership, teamwork, and service. She is a member of both varsity cheer and varsity volleyball, balancing school spirit with athletic commitment. Ariel Kate also participates in National Beta Club, Medical Club, NAMI, PA Cooks, FCA, and trains at the All-Star Gym, showing her dedication to academics, wellness, and community involvement. Miss Ariel Kate Hervey. Miss Lila Eddins. Lila is the daughter of Lauren and Blake Eddins. She is being escorted by her father, Blake Eddins. Lila stays busy both in and out of the classroom. She is actively involved in Model UN, PA Cooks, Culinary Club, and Spanish Club, where she enjoys learning new skills and connecting with others. Lila is also a member of the state champion volleyball team, showing dedication and teamwork on and off the court. Outside of school, she serves as a youth ambassador for the Ozark Mission Project, where she is passionate about serving others and making a positive impact in her community. Miss Lila Eddins. Representing the junior class, Miss Reese Porter. Reese is the daughter of Beth and Charlie Porter. She is escorted tonight by her father, Charlie Porter. Reese is involved in a variety of activities that reflect her commitment to athletics, service, and creativity. She is a member of the swim team and participates in Spanish Club, Interact Club, Culinary Club, and Fashion Club. Reese is also a member of National Beta Club and volunteers weekly at Easter Seals. In addition, she plays church league basketball, showing dedication both on and off the court. Miss Reese Porter. Miss Caroline Beard. Caroline is the daughter of Lara and Jordan Beard. She is escorted tonight by her father, Jordan Beard. Caroline is actively involved in both academics and service. She is a member of the varsity cheer team and participates in Mu Alpha Theta, National Beta Club, and National Honor Society. Outside of school, Caroline plays on the Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church League team and volunteers at St. Mark's Episcopal Church Food Pantry, where she enjoys giving back to her community. Miss Caroline Beard. Our senior class is represented by Miss Kennedy Wilson. Kennedy is the daughter of Sharon and Dion Wilson. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Dion Wilson. Kennedy is involved in a wide range of activities that reflect her commitment to leadership, service, and school spirit. She participates in varsity volleyball and varsity cheer, while also being a member of Culinary Club and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Kennedy is active in National Charity League and Jack and Jill of America Incorporated, and is a member of National Honor Society, Beta Club, Mu Alpha Theta. She is also a 2025 Alpha Phi Alpha debutante and has completed the Angel of Hope program, highlighting her dedication to service and personal growth. Miss Kennedy Wilson. Miss Addison Pierce. Addison is the daughter of Emily and Brent Pierce. She is being escorted tonight by Brent Pierce. Addison is deeply involved in both the arts and academics at PA. She participates in PA Theater and serves as president of the Thespian Troupe and is in Honors PA Sounds, showing strong leadership and creativity. Addison is also a member of Veritas, Mu Alpha Theta, National Beta Club, National Honor Society, and the Honor Council. Outside of school, she shares her love of music by singing at her church's youth group. Miss Addison Pierce. Miss Darby Haddock. Darby is the daughter of Dory and Brian Haddock. She is escorted tonight by her father, Brian Haddock. Darby is involved in a wide range of activities that showcase both creativity and leadership. She brings school spirit to life as a Bruin mascot on the Spirit Squad and serves as an officer in Thespian Troupe and Art Club. Darby is also the captain of Quiz Bowl and a member of National Honor Society and National Spanish Honor Society. An Arkansas Governor's School alumna, she continues her passion for the arts and academics and will appear as one of the Fates in the upcoming spring production of Hadestown, Teen Edition. Miss Darby Haddock. At this time, Rachel Deems, president of Pulaski Academy, will present a bouquet of flowers, and Lucas Anderson, head of upper school, will crown the 2026 Homecoming Queen. Lap drum roll, please. Congratulations, Miss Kennedy Wilson. Let's hear it one more time for your 2026 homecoming court.
And hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hugg Gymnasium for game number 2 between the Pulaski Academy Bruins and the Clinton Yellowjackets. Here courtside, still Tristan Harlen here with Kris Boyd. And Kris, we had a great showing from the Bruins in game number 1.
Sure did. Got off to a fast start. Lady Bruins pushed the pressure and got that win over Clinton.
Of course, now it's time to gear up for the Varsity Boys game, and we're going to see if, I guess the main storyline for me is if Koa Rockwell can score another 30-point outing.
He is on a tear, averaging 25 and 12 over his last 7 games off that 40-point outing on Wednesday night. I don't think there's anybody in the state playing hotter than Koa right now, to be honest with you.
Of course, I was talking to him pregame, and I said, all right, Koa, here's what I need from you. I need 36 points, 14 boards, and at least 2 blocks. And he looked at me, he goes, he just kind of looked dumbfounded. He goes, is that as much as I can get? And I was like, no, man, that's your bar. Like, that's where I'm setting the bar. You got to go higher. But we're going to see what he can do tonight. Of course, it being senior night for Maddox Pierce and Asher Thompson, 2 guys who have been electric from beyond the arc behind 3.
Asher's been hot. Both of them actually been shooting well. And but Asher's been really hot. They're going to, need Asher to shoot it really well tonight again. Ian James, again, out tonight with that wrist. I know he was hoping to get cleared, but did not. So the Bruins already down a man with Vatan, now down a ball handler with Ian as well.
Right, so here's the burning question of the night. What have the Clinton Yellowjackets got to do to beat the Bruins on senior night?
Keep the Bruins off the glass. Keep the Bruins from shooting open threes. And, if they can keep Koa from scoring 40 again.
Say opposite end now for your Bruins. What do they got to do to beat the Yellowjackets?
So the Bruins love to play that 3-2 defense that Coach Ferguson loves. So keep Clinton from getting easy buckets. They've got the freshman Gus Stewart, who just does a ton of damage in the paint. But when Clinton misses, keep them off the offensive rebound, off the offensive glass as well.
Right, and you're looking at this roster for Clinton, and guy I'm circling already is Gus Stewart, the freshman, standing at 6'5". He has got a lot of growing to do, and I'm sure he's going to only get taller.
That's right. He's already good. He's already good. It's going to be key for the Bruins to block out, keep him off the offensive glass.
Right, of course, they're announcing the starting lineup for the Yellowjackets. Hester Hensley, Hudson Human, Sam Stanridge, Brian Brown, and Gus Stewart. There he is right there at midcourt getting introduced. Your starting lineup for the Clinton Yellowjackets. Of course, on the opposite end, it's Pulaski Academy Bruins. But the lights go out means we're going to pause with them, and we're going to introduce your starting lineup.
And now, the starters for your Pulaski Academy Bruins. At guard, senior number 2, Asher Thompson. At guard, junior number 3, Koa Rockwell. At guard, number 10, Graham Thompson. At guard, senior number 11, Maddox Pierce. And at guard, junior number 12, Kason Smith.
All right, you heard the starting lineup for your Pulaski Academy Bruins. Thompson, Rockwell, and Pierce, along with Kason Smith. The starting 5 for your Pulaski Academy Bruins. And, of course, you're looking at the starting lineup. You're looking at number 12, and you're looking at number 3. Of course, the entire starting 5 can give you easy buckets, but those 2 have been on the tear as of late.
Yeah, they really have. Kason Smith, I continue to be impressed by him. He's so athletic. You look at him, and you're like, yeah, he's not a huge rebound guy, but then when you see him leap and he leaps over everybody, gets good positioning as well. Kason Smith is just an amazing rebounder.
Of course, Asher Thompson, the senior on senior night, will do the duties at half court. He won't even jump for it. Smart decision. He's going to go up against a 6'4" senior. Clinton wins the tip. They'll have the ball first. The student section already on their feet chanting for their defense.
Clinton's just a really big team. PA is going to have to really do a good job on the glass.
Tray ball on the way. That one's going to connect. First points of tonight's contest, a three-pointer by way of the Clinton Yellowjackets. Kason Smith bringing the ball up court for your Pulaski Academy Bruins. Thompson kicks it inside to Cole Rockwell. Rockwell with a tough finish. Gets the Bruin bounce. And he'll have his first 2 points in tonight's contest.
Koa's first bucket, physical, on the block. He's shown a lot of physicality lately, Tristan.
Coach Koa was telling me pregame that the main objective for him is to be more physical on the offensive effort.
He really has been.
Ball went out of bounds. This is going to say last touch by the Bruins, so Clinton will hold on to possession. Cross court, wide open man in the corner. Too much open space. Asher Thompson with the rebound, but he falls on it, regains it, gives it to Koa.
Great rebound by Asher. Went in there and crashed hard.
Rockwell, turnaround, floats it through. Rockwell with 4 of the 4 points by the Bruins.
Koa's just so patient, loves to get to his spots, knows where he can score, 3-level scorer.
Clinton working the ball around. Guarded closely by the Bruins. Thought about taking that deep three and reset for something here. Tray ball from up top on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Graham. Kason slipped, gives it to Asher. Asher stops, he pops. No good, won't fall for Asher Thompson. Thompson way off the mark, air ball by number 22, Sam Standage.
Asher with another big rebound.
Woods trying to find the best shot here as Koa has 4 of their 4 points. They'll call a foul on number 22, Sam Standridge.
Yeah, Sanders had, he literally grabbed Koa. Koa was trying to slide down the paint there. Just had to reach out and grab Koa.
Asher has it near the shield of the PA Bruins. Gives it to Pierce. Rockwell inside, wide open shot. Got contested at the last second, but Kason Smith with a second chance points gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for a pair of free throws.
We mentioned him just 2 minutes ago. The leaper goes in there, gets good position, leaps, grabs that offensive board.
Kason Smith at the free throw line converts his first shot. Well, she's a 5'11 junior playing the guard position. Second one connects, 6-3, our score.
As we talk about a lot, Kason just plays so much bigger than 5'11.
Side kicks it to the corner, tray ball on the way. That one off the mark. Rebound goes to Asher Thompson. Asher, 1-on-4 fast break. He pushes it up, gives it to Maddox. Maddox back out to the corner. Asher Thompson does not fall. Rebound goes to Kason Smith. But Smith runs into our cameraman on the baseline. And they're going to call a foul on Kason Smith.
Couldn't see it. I got blocked. Couldn't see the call there.
I was concerned they were going to call it over the back, but I wasn't sure if they were or not. Regardless, it's Clinton basketball with 5 minutes remaining in the first period. Hobson almost gets a good steal there.
The length on that 3-2 defense, it always gives teams problems. Always. Ooh, I'm not sure about, don't know about that one. They called the offensive foul on Greenlee Elmore for low on the shoulder, and it looks like that's what Gus Stewart did, but foul on Pierce.
That doesn't fall. The Bruins will have the basketball. Rockwell, mid-range, Jay, that one splashes through.
Koa so smooth, jumper pretty, gets to his spots. The length on that 3-2 defense just gives people problems.
And Thompson, his three-pointer on the way. Bango was his name-o.
Boy, Graham's been really shooting the ball well lately. You mentioned it earlier.
11-5, Bruins lead. Open lane to the hoop, guarded at the last moment. Foul's going to be called. He'll go to the line for 2. That's Hester Hensley.
Hey, get Bryant. We're going to move to 11.
2 quick ones on Kason Smith.
Kason Smith, his second foul.
Bruins cannot afford to get into foul trouble. Not a very deep bench anyway, and especially not deep when you have Vuitton and Ian both out.
Number 5, Brendan Johnson.
Chase Hancock will check in for Kason Smith.
Entering the game for the Bruins, number 13, Chase Hancock.
10. Everybody guarded. Come on, we got 10.
11-7 to score after the free throw trip. I want to make a correction that I said earlier. I was calling for an over-the-back call, and I didn't know there was no over-the-back call in high school. I played too much 2K. Rockwell, his three-pointer, no good, and he wanted that one. They get the rebound. Graham Thompson, his three, no good. Asher almost gets another offensive rebound. He goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Asher. Again, just want to correct myself earlier. It's a push foul, not over the back. So for those of you flaming me in the comments section, I do apologize.
All good. I'll yell over the back for you.
I play too much 2K, like I said. Maddox Pierce, great defensive effort right there.
Boy, it really was, because that was a smooth move from the freshman.
Back out. Chase Hancock thought about going up with it. He'll step, gives it to Graham in the corner. No good. Rebound goes to Sam Standridge.
Great drive by Chase, great kick, that's what you want. Got Graham an open shot, just didn't fall.
Already 4 team fouls by the Bruins with 2:47 left to go in the first period.
Number 22, Sam Standridge.
Maddox Pierce knows how to. Joins Kason Smith with the 2-foul club.
Free throw will connect. Sam Standridge at the line. Shot on the way, that one's going to connect for Graham.
Nice baseline jumper.
Graham Thompson.
Hey, four high.
PA still in the Ferguson 3-2 zone. Chase Hancock all over that, causes a turnover. You have the length of Graham and Koa, now you have the athleticism of Chase. It's tough defense.
2:10 left to go in the first period. 13-8, Bruins lead. Rockwell guarded closely. Gives it out to Graham. Graham steps. Three-pointer. Bango! What's his name-o? Graham Thompson, the sophomore, getting nasty with it.
Graham Thompson, his second three, up to 8 points in the first quarter.
Josh, you gotta get in.
Inside, Max Pierce trying to tie him up. Foul's called. I believe they're going to get Asher Thompson with the foul. No, they're going to change it to Maddox Pierce.
Oh, that's his third.
Maddox Pierce, his third foul. 5th team foul.
Shots up, shot will connect. Kason Smith checks back in. Stewart at the line, he hit his first. Second on the way, that one connects as well. 1:40 left to go in the first period. 16 to 10, excuse me. Chase, turnaround, kicks it out. Asher takes the three. That one doesn't fall. Rebound goes to Clinton.
Chase Hancock creating good open shots for his teammates, though.
The student section looking
like
for a wall.
Well, I was too. I'm going to be honest. I was looking for a travel as well.
I guess his flyer miles will let that one slide by. Under a minute to go here in the first period. 16 to 12, Bruins lead. Flipped inside to Rockwell. Rockwell contested Jay. He gets fouled. And they're going to call that one on number 11, Hudson Human.
Number 11, Hudson Human.
Again, Cole was just patient, waiting, getting to his spot.
And I'll tell you, Kris, Cole Rockwell, well, I'll tell you after his free throw. Rockwell misses his first. Rockwell's a hidden gem in the state of Arkansas. I mean, I would be the first one to admit that.
He is being under-recruited. He's had some contact for some colleges here, but Cole he's a D1 player. He's going to continue to grow, going to get stronger. Cole is a D1 player.
To the corner. Under a minute to play now. 38 seconds. Hancock with great hands-up defense. It'll go through for Hensley.
Yeah, that was a nice pull-up jumper right there. Casey's going to hold, set up something with a lot of probably final 10 seconds. I can see Coach Ferguson definitely called a set, but they'll run probably starting with about 11-10 on the clock.
Shot clock and game clock almost synchronized, but maybe just by a half second of a difference. 5 seconds. Graham takes the three. That one's gonna fall. As we head to the second quarter, 20-14 our count after the three made by Graham Thompson at, I guess, the final shot.
Great set by Coach Ferguson. Got Graham a look. Graham's third three of the first quarter.
So after 20-14, Kris, I got to ask, how are you feeling about the Bruins?
Feel pretty well. They're getting good looks. They're getting their shots. They're playing really good defense. That 3-2's bothering Clinton a little bit. Up 20-14. You know, the first game was close. PA won 52-49 up there at Clinton. Looks like it's going to be another good one.
Of course, 2014, and you know, I feel bad, but I mean, he's kind of showing us why we need to talk about him more. But Graham Thompson, the sophomore guard, I mean, he's putting on a classic so far early in this one.
11 points in the first quarter, 3 threes, getting good looks, playing with confidence, shooting with confidence.
Of course, Rockwell with 7, Graham with 11, Kason Smith with 2. But hey, real quick, while we have a break in the action, we want to go ahead and thank our sponsors, Bowen Heffley Orthopedics and Whataburger. If you ever find yourself at an orthopedic appointment at Bowen Heffley, make sure you go on down to Whataburger, get yourself a treat after. I heard they have good burgers, good fries, good shakes, good malts, and even a good chicken sandwich if that's more your style.
I'm pretty hungry. Did I hear Will was going to DoorDash us some Whataburgers?
He's putting it on the NSS card as well, I was heard.
Is that a yes? Man.
Start of the second quarter, Bruins with the basketball. Lead it 20-14. Hancock back out to Smith. Smith doesn't fall. Rockwell tried to get the offensive board, but it just tipped away from him.
Let me tell you, that's 3 times now that Chase has gotten to the lane, set up a wide open three for his teammates. They haven't hit one yet, but again, the playmaking ability of Chase Hancock.
Chase Hancock, he's getting bouncing. He's almost getting up to the block. That shot's going to go through now. 20-16 our score.
Those threes that he's creating for his teammates, they'll start to drop.
Graham, heat check. Oh, it doesn't fall, but Rockwell gets the offensive rebound. Second chance points create wins for the Bruins. And Rockwell now has 9 in this one. Open tray ball in the corner. Graham got back there late. Rebound goes to Graham. Chase was able to tip it his way.
Boy, Chase did a great job of blocking out the freshman Gus Stewart, who's got probably 7 inches on him.
As we talked shoe game, and Chase Hancock wearing a new pair of jaws tonight. You must have heard me last time.
Yeah, those are nice. I like them.
Asher thought about taking a three, pumps, he steps, he shoots off the glass, but Graham gets the put back, no good. Side. Oh, and he gets the charge. Graham tops it on both ends.
What are we? Wait. I thought we called a charge. I thought one official called a charge. What? We have confusion between the officials here. One definitely called a charge, one called a foul, and one. And now the ref that called a charge is not saying a word.
So one ref calls a charge, walks to the opposite end, and then I guess he got outranked or something. I'm not sure.
They didn't have a conversation or anything.
Kaysen, nice pass to Koa. A little too fancy in the wrong spot. Will go out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it's going to stay with the Bruins.
I was blocked by this official. Couldn't see it at all.
Guess that's a makeup call for the charge. Asher going to drive baseline, pumps, loses control of it. That's not the play they wanted.
No, I tried to bounce past it, but threw it right at Graham Thompson's feet.
Oh, and he missed the dunk. You know that student sections get loud. Rockwell takes the three, doesn't connect. Rebound goes to Clayton. Chase Hancock is jumping everywhere.
He's all over the place.
I'm going to start calling him Spider-Man.
He is all over the place. Got the foul, but Chase has been all over the place. Defense, rebounding, creating opportunities for his teammates.
Clinton inside, shots up, shot's going to fall for number 22, Sam Standridge.
Little collapse in the defense right there. Coach Ferguson's not going to like a 5-foot easy paint jumper.
1 point lead for the Bruins with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Asher has it, gives it back to Kaysen in the corner. Saw that easy pass coming, and they collapsed on Koa, which led to Clinton being in possession of the basketball.
Yeah, that's third foul on Kaysen.
Third team foul against the Bruins.
It's going to be a game of the fouls here early between both these schools.
Entering the game for the Bruins, number 4, Luke Pierce.
Luke Pierce will check in for the Bruins.
Get on this side. Get over here.
Trey ball on the way over to Chase Hancock. No good. Rebound goes to Asher.
Asher with 4 rebounds so far in the first half. Really crashing.
Graham pumps, gives it to Asher. Pierce, one of the three, gives it to Asher. Asher's three won't go, didn't get the friendly Bruin bounce.
It sure didn't. Asher hasn't had one to drop yet. Shooter's got to shoot, though. He's just got to keep shooting when he's open.
Bruins have gone cold so far in the offensive effort. Haven't had a bucket in a minute. But hey, Graham Thompson with the interception on the opposite end. Pumps, goes up with it, no good. Probably should have threw that to Asher in the corner, but he wanted that one. Mitty on the way, that one's gonna go through. Clinton now has their first lead of the night. (23-22, 3:24 left to go in the first half. Graham just wanted to shoot that because they had no offensive play. And Asher, he takes a three. That one's no good. Luke Pierce fighting for the rebound. He kicks it inside to Chase. Chase, bully ball, and he gets it.
Well, I'll tell you what, crashing the offensive board, Chase Hancock, Luke Pierce finally leads to Chase just being aggressive, getting that bucket.
There's certainly some confusion by the Bruins on the offensive possession here. That Trey ball is on its way. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Koa Rockwell. First time he's had something going for him in a minute. Graham's going to stop. He's going to pop. He's going to miss. Koa Rockwell's going to get the rebound, though, and he's going to go up with it. Big body, and he gets the put back for the offensive rebound. Timeout called by Pulaski Academy. 2:36 left to go in the first half, and they lead it by 3.
Koa crashing that offensive glass right there.
That's what I like to refer to as a big body putback.
Absolutely.
When people hear the word putback, they think of a fancy off the rim, just slam a jammer with a dunk. But hey, sometimes you get the offensive rebound, you pump, you draw contact, you go up with it off the glass. But Kris, I got to ask you from an analyst's point of view, how are the Bruins faring in the second quarter?
Well, you know, Clinton made that run. They made that run by causing a few turnovers, by keeping the Bruins off the glass. And then, they hit some jumpers. They had a little defensive collapse, got to the rim, hit a three.
Of course, Coach Ferguson still in the timeout with his team. 2:36 left to go in the first period, 26-23. A little bit of a different scene on the timeout format from Coach Ferguson now. No running lines just yet.
Bruins with 2 different players with 3 fouls. Only 3 fouls called on Clinton for the whole game.
Great defense shown by the Bruins. To get inside, both jumps, and that one's going to go through. 2 Bruins, Graham Thompson and Koa Rockwell in bounce house simulators. It's now 26-25 lead by the Bruins.
Yeah, freshman Gus there. Pump fake, got everybody up in there and had an easy put in.
Rockwell going to go up with it off the glass. Another bucket for Koa Rockwell. He's got 13.
I know we've mentioned it several times here, Tristan. He's just playing so physical. That was a physical bucket.
Mid-range on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Clinton. Koa Rockwell with the block.
Woo, erased that one. Chase Hancock with a great pass. Chase Hancock pushing the tempo. Great pass to Graham, who got fouled.
Graham, not only did Graham Thompson almost convert that and one, but Koa Rockwell and Chase Hancock both jumped to slam it back down. First one falls. Graham now with 12 in this one. Goes 2 for 2 that trip. Now a 5-point advantage for the Bruins.
Both Koa Rockwell and Graham Thompson have 13 points and 3 rebounds apiece.
Find openings. Find openings.
Gus being doubled. Jumps once. Graham just kicks down his feet.
Yeah, nice pump fake and step through.
A lot of coaches love that kind of display of footwork. Graham has it, goes up with it, no good. Chase Hancock, no good. Still no good. We'll call foul on number 2, J.J. Vasquez.
Chase Hancock and Graham Thompson taking turn jumping on the trampoline there, getting those offensive rebounds.
You know, I'm curious, and this is a question I need to ask later as I get calls. But I wonder who has the max vert on the team. Who has the best vert?
That's a good question. I mean, you got 4 or 5 leapers on this team.
1 for 2 that trip to the charity stripe, 31-27 with 60 seconds remaining in the first half.
Be a little loud, guys. See one.
Clinton working it around. Great defense being shown by Pulaski Academy. Tray ball on the way. Chase late to the defensive effort. That one's going to convert. 1 point advantage for the Bruins. And Chase knows he should have got there a little earlier. Asher drives.
I'm just going to say it. That's not the right call. That's a flop. That's not the right call.
Well, it's not Asher's fault the dude's wearing Heelys instead of basketball shoes.
That's not the right call.
One shot. Good. Get it over here. Hands, feet.
Likely going to hold for the last shot here as they're down 1.
Shot.
The corner, Asher, great defensive effort off the top of the backboard.
D, Asher.
The student section letting him hear it. So at the end of the first half, 31-30 our score. Pulaski Academy leads it. We'll be right back at the start of the second half.
Pulaski Academy has had a generational impact on our family. I'm an alum. My siblings are Pulaski Academy alums. We've got children, our 4 children, my nieces and nephew. It's just an amazing way that Pulaski Academy has impacted us.
I'm a product of public school, so coming to a private school, our children in a private school was new for me. And I thought, well, we're paying this tuition. Shouldn't that cover everything? And what I've realized as I have been a father here of 4 is that tuition does not pay for everything. It does not allow PA to achieve the excellence and the #1 ranking that we enjoy right now as a private school in Arkansas. It takes the annual fund or the Fund for Excellence for us to achieve excellence in every moment.
To align our annual giving campaign with the mission of the school, we've renamed it the Fund for Excellence. This fund provides vital resources that go directly to what matters most, our students. It supports our dedicated faculty, staff, and coaches, ensuring they have the tools and training to deliver the very best education and mentorship possible. The FFE funds innovations in the classrooms, arts, and athletics, enhancing every aspect of the student experience.
Our goal as chairs of the Fund for Excellence is 100% participation at any level. For those who can give more, but for those who can only give a little, give a little. The goal is 100% investment by every family at Pulaski Academy.
Your gift to the Fund for Excellence is more than support. It's an investment in the daily excellence our students experience today and the leaders they will become tomorrow. Thank you for supporting PA, and thank you for giving to the Fund for Excellence.
A warm first day greeting from an experienced and dedicated classroom teacher.
Instruction and curriculum that ignite a student's passion for learning from early childhood through graduation.
Fine arts, athletics, and extracurricular activities that expand our students' horizons and enrich their lives. These are just a few of the reasons why our faculty, parents, students, alumni are passionate about the Pulaski Academy mission.
Based on extensive feedback from parents, faculty, and alumni, the board led the charge in developing a new strategic plan and mission statement to guide the investments we will make in PA's people, programs, and facilities for years to come. We invite you to review the strategic plan and discover how ensuring faculty and staff excellence, transforming and renewing our campus, and furthering the standard of excellence of our fine arts, athletics, college counseling, student wellness, and other programs will ensure that we are well prepared to serve and support present and future Bruins.
We have also developed a new mission statement, one that captures the essence of our exceptional school and the aspirations that we hold for each student.
We are an academic community
dedicated to excellence,
where each student is valued,
challenged,
and empowered to achieve.
Building on our rich tradition of excellence and the dedication of our PA community, these are great days to be a Bruin.
And the initiatives outlined in this strategic plan ensure that the future looks bright for our current and future Bruins.
we're back here for the start of the second half between your Pulaski Academy Bruins and the Clinton Yellowjackets. Here courtside, Tristan Harlen with Kris Boyd, who apparently got some new glasses during the halftime break. And Kris, thoughts on the first half?
You know, I thought the Bruins played really well, got in foul trouble. You know, Kason Smith has 3. Maddox Pierce has 3. And it's tough when you have such a shallow bench. Graham Thompson was the one that led him along with Koa. Asher scoreless, surprisingly, so you know some shots are going to drop for him in the second half. If I'm Coach Ferguson, I feel pretty good.
So we'll start things off here with the Yellow Jacket basketballs. They're down 1. And the Glasses only made it 2 seconds into the second half.
Ooh, they're yellow.
Trey on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Chase Hancock, and he saves it to Maddox Pierce. Pierce, who has 3 fouls in this one already.
Chase Hancock has been just a spark plug on both ends for the Bruins.
Rockwell getting big, and he falls down. Not enough give on that one, just a turnover. That was going to be called there on the Bruins. I'm going to call that one on Chase Hancock.
I think Coach Ferguson was looking for that third step that he took before the foul.
First one on its way, no good. And to the comment section, yes, I agree, ball doesn't lie. Second free throw is good, so now we have a tie ball game at 31.
You can help.
Chase looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Tried to throw to Koa Rockwell, but just not high enough there.
Yeah, Koa had a great backdoor cut. Just the pass, like you said, wasn't high enough.
Wide open 3 on its way. That's no good. Rebound goes to Chase Hancock. Hancock pushing it up tempo now. Has Asher in the corner. Kicks it to Maddox Pierce, too high. And Asher and Graham run into each other. Wide open breakaway layup. It's going to be have the Clinton Yellowjackets reclaim the lead.
Yeah, bad luck. Just ran into each other and just led to a layup.
Hancock kicks it inside to Rockwell. Rockwell double team, goes up with it.
Shorts.
I caught it on the floor.
They sure did.
Foul call number 22.
Sam Standard will pick up the foul. Be his second. Could have sworn I saw a play like that earlier in the first quarter that awarded an and one opportunity.
The continuation.
Asher Thompson wide open from Trey, and he falls down. Bingo
Probably
with his
should have
nail.
been an and one right there. Got hit. There's that 3 from Asher that we were talking about, though.
One-point advantage for your Bruins. Clinton trying to find the best shot. They throw it inside, but it's poked away.
Great defense there by the Bruins. Tough to pass through there. Not for sure why we didn't get a foul call there. Cole was going up, came across his arms. Maybe the officials had a bad angle on it.
Elevator.
Chase is going to inbound it to Graham. Moore has it, driving inside, kicks it to Chase Hancock. Goes up with it. Too strong on the finish, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Good aggressive drive from Chase. Again, continuing just to make things happen.
Second team foul. At the line, shooting 2 shots. Chase Hancock.
He got the edge on this one.
First free throw will not connect off the back iron. second one, however, will connect. 2-point advantage for the Bruins.
Chase Hancock leading rebounder so far for the Bruins.
Clinton doing a great display of ball movement here. Inside, kicks it to the corner. Tray ball connects.
Defense collapsed on the freshman Stewart. Kick to wide open three in the corner.
I'll give Clinton credit. Oh, Asher Thompson, heat check.
He did
get fouled.
Did get the call right there.
You know, Coach Ferguson wasn't happy about the shot selection, but he got fouled.
Foul is called on number 0, Esther Hensley, his first foul, third team foul.
First one connects for Asher. And I will say, off topic, but Baton Payday doing a great job being the assistant coach for the Bruins during his injury.
Yeah, absolutely. I have definitely seen him over there actually coaching.
I think Ty Ferguson's got a nosebleed over there. Kind of got a tail there coming out of his right nostril. So Asher, 3 for 3 from the charity stripe that trip. 37-36, Bruin lead. Or excuse me, 38-36. Looked at the scoreboard just a little too early.
Asher and Graham shooting those threes that will open the lane up for Koa and any penetration from Chase and or Kaysen.
Tray ball on the way off the mark, no good. They get the miss. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Koa Rockwell.
Maddox Pierce, Chase Hancock in there just, again, causing havoc.
Bruins going to be careful to defend the three. They've kind of been lackadaisical in this one. Tray ball on the way, off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Koa Rockwell. Kicks it up to Asher Thompson. Asher, burst of speed, layup on the way. Almost got pinboard, but it connects for the Lake.
Asher with 8 big points in the third quarter here.
Tried by the Bruins to neutralize a lot of the passing lanes. That shot's up, no good. Great defense by Koa Rockwell.
Big rebound there as well in traffic.
$40 to 36 in the third period.
That's illegal.
Mitty on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Clinton.
Good looking shot though. That's the type of shot you want.
Three-pointer on the way. That one, no good. Rebound goes to Asher Thompson. Surprised they did not call that out of bounds as it hit the top of the backboard, but Asher stops. He pops, no good. Rebound goes to Chase Hancock.
Chase Hancock with a massive rebound.
There it is. Asher Thompson with a 3 on senior night. The Red Rocket is electric from beyond the arc.
Chase Hancock's 6th rebound led to that second chance points and a 3 from Asher.
Baton on 1 foot, jumping out there to congratulate his team as Clinton needs a timeout with 3:06 left to go in the third period.
Chase Hancock only has 3 points, but he has 6 rebounds, several assists, creating havoc on the defensive end. Chase Hancock's been big.
And Asher knew it too. As soon as he released it, the student section knew it too. But again, you go back as soon as that timeout was called, you saw Baton about as fast as I've ever seen Baton move. Just hopping all the way out to midcourt.
So the student section led over there by, sitting in the front row, I see a Max Conan over there. So Max Conan moving from not only just being a position player only, but pitching for the first time in a long time.
Oh, wow.
got notes from the head coach there. Max was touching 93.
Wow.
And hasn't pitched in years.
I'm going to have to come out to a baseball matchup.
Sitting 90, 91, and touched 93.
Forces the turnovers, the Bruins. Talking about the baseball squad here in a minute. 2:45 left to go in the third quarter. 43-36 Bruins lead. Asher pump fakes, gives it to Chase. Hancock, hand down, man down. There it is. Call him up. 1-3 comes through.
Chase Hancock, massive.
And I'm glad he made that one because in pregame, when I first got here, I seen him, we do a little shake up. We say hi to each other. That shot's up. That one's going to be good on the response. But I looked at Chase and I said, Chase, don't airball tonight. Timeout. They're just going to widen the court. But Chase came over here and I looked at him and I said, look, I'm not trying to be rude, brother, but don't airball tonight. He just started laughing.
Boy's been big.
Oh, yeah.
6 points, 6 rebounds. Stats don't really describe his impact on the game tonight, though.
Well, while yes, Chase Hancock is a player that can stuff the stat sheet, he does a lot of things outside of the stat book that will get your team a win.
Cross.
2 minutes remain here in the third period. The Bruins running away with it. Max Pierce kicks it out to Chase Hancock. Too strong on that one. The crowd was going to explode if he hit that one. I know his dad, Mr. Derek Hancock's up there smiling. He's always been fun to talk to about Chase's athletic career. Shots up, that's going to be good off the glass. It's Gus Stewart with the easy bucket.
Another pump fake, got everybody up in there, laid it in.
Good job neutralizing Koa Rockwell. Saw the foul on Hester Hensley.
Yeah, hold there. Coming off the screen.
Which I tell you a funny story about Chase's dad, Mr. Derek. So at the Central football game, because of course the Natural State Sports Network did all the football games, as Max Pierce takes the three, no good. Rebound goes to Hensley. But during the Central game at Central, Blake Ansler and I were getting some concessions, drinks or whatever. Central's going to drive in, kick it out. Three-pointer on the way. Koa with a great jump at the ball. Rebound goes to Graham Thompson. Hancock kicks it to Asher. Asher steps. He's going to shoot it. Way off the mark. No good air ball.
Might have gotten tipped. I couldn't quite tell.
Anyways, so we were in the line of concession, and, I walked up to him because we're friends on Facebook. Hey, Mr. Hancock, I love watching your son play. He goes, my son? Three's up. That one's going to be no good. Rebound goes to the Bruins. And I said, yeah, Chase. And he goes, man, that's not my son. That's my nephew. So, I laugh, whatever. And we come back home, and I think it was homecoming, and I was talking to, I think it was Brylan Ussery's mom, Miss Teresa, and I think Cason's mom as well. And, I was telling him the story, and Miss Teresa looked at me, and she goes, boy, that's his daddy.
He's playing with you.
And I'm like, man, he's joking. So now every time he sees me, he looks at me and laughs. Rockwell inside, tough finish on the inside game off the board. And that's going to be how the third quarter concludes. 48-41, Bruins lead it.
Great set called by Coach Ferguson. Great pass by Hancock. Great finish by Koa as the clock expires there in the third quarter.
I'm telling you, Pulaski Academy right now, they're looking pretty dangerous heading into regionals.
Absolutely. No Vuitton tonight, no Ian James, and, man, just playing well, playing great team basketball tonight.
But, of course, you got to understand that when you lose a player like Vuitton, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you're losing 35 to 45% of your offensive production just right there.
And Vuitton, not only just scoring, it's his playmaking ability, it's his rebounding, it's bringing the ball up the court. Vuitton brings so much to a team.
Right.
But just like tonight, we have 4 players with at least 5 rebounds.
Right. I mean, with the fourth quarter about to begin, I made the joke with Cohen pregame about how many points I wanted, but you can't hate a 15-point outing for him right now. Because he's playing all sides of the ball. He's playing the defensive side. He's getting his hands up on shots. He's rebounding, but he's also being a team player and not forcing anything like he did against Robinson and Lisa Academy.
And recognizing who's hot, right? Graham was hot in the first half. Graham has 14. Asher scoreless in the first half, but then Asher's got a big 11 points in the third quarter alone. So also just recognizing who's hot at the time.
So as the fourth quarter gets ready to begin, it'll be the possession arrow will point in favor of your Bruins as they have a 48-41 advantage over Clinton. I think it's going to be Bruin basketball to start here, and it will be. Asher's going to inbound. Chase kicks it across the corner. Graham shoots, doesn't score, but Asher gets the rebound. Chase drives inside, hops, gives it to Koa, and one!
Chase Hancock creating again, penetrating through the lane, dishing to Koa. Koa playing physical.
Koa right there gets it was kind of a bad pass by Chase, but it got there nonetheless, and just right on the money. And one free throw is going to connect, but man, if Pulaski Academy can continue playing this hot and this well team basketball, they'll have a good shot at knocking off Morrilton.
I'm not for sure what happened there. It looked like a travel, then it looked like a double dribble. I'm not for sure how there wasn't a call there.
So 51-43 is our score. Asher has it up top, gives it to Maddox Pierce. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 5 seconds, gotta get a shot off. Timeout called by Coach Ferguson.
Timeout.
We'll have 3 remaining.
Be interesting to see what he draws up right here. This is one of the Ty Ferguson dry erase board specials.
So 6:59 left to go in the fourth period of play. Hey, real quick, while we're in the fourth quarter, go ahead and thank our sponsors. Whataburger and Bowen Heffley Orthopedics. If you ever catch yourself at an orthopedic appointment at Bowen Heffley, go on down and get your treat at Whataburger. They got good fries, good burgers, good shakes, good malts. And hey, if you're feeling a little bit froggy, I heard they got a good chicken sandwich down there at Whataburger. See, somebody's going to hear me saying that and think I've got a script I'm reading. No, that's straight off the dome, brother. Give a shout out to Gary Sullivan, the head of schools of Pulaski Academy. He's been in the comment section talking about how good and Maddox Pierce.
Maddox Pierce, holy moly. Just like Coach Ferguson drew it up.
On senior night, nonetheless. Response on the way. Colin Rockwell had his hand up. Timeout called by Clinton. 30-second timeout, but man, what a shot by Maddox Pierce. Shot clock. Coach Ferguson's not happy.
Not happy about that three in the corner there.
So after the timeout, a brief pause from Kris and I. 6:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bruins lead it 54-46. Lob to Koa.
Ooh, the lob was drawn up. It was perfect. The pass was not perfect. The play draw was perfect. Tristan, that have brought the house down.
That's a receiver to a receiver for you. That shot's going to be good off the glass. 54-48.
6-point game. Don't. Let's get this back up to a 3-possession game.
Boy, inside of Graham. Graham turns it around, and it goes through the bucket.
Nice turnaround jumper from Graham. Good move. PA in the 3-2 defense, a little different what they normally run because Chase Hancock kind of settles down around the.
Cole Rockwell gets the interception, goes up with it. Oh, it gets blocked. I don't know if he got blocked or if the rim blocked him.
I think that was a big block. Chase Hancock kind of sitting back around the free throw line. Almost in a 2-1-2, but it's definitely a 3-2. Just not quite as extended as what Coach Ferguson normally plays because of Clinton's size.
Kason Smith checks in for the Bruins. So traveling violations called on Clinton. .5:20 left to go in this one, and the Hugg Gym is getting ready to explode.
It is a great atmosphere in here.
Tray ball for the corner. Asher, no good. Rockwell with a rebound. No. Rockwell, miss. Pump fakes once, and he gets swatted from behind, and they got the foul call.
Koa just battling in there, being physical. Pump fake, got his defender in there, drew the foul. That's a savvy offensive player.
Brendan Johnson's going to be charged with a foul. First one's up, no good. So Bryant Brown will check in for Hudson Human. Koa 1 for 2 that trip. 9-point advantage for your Bruins.
Koa's sitting on 19.6 rebounds right now. Four Bruins with 6 rebounds in this game. It's been a group effort.
Tray ball on the way, connects.
Big shot right there from Clinton to keep it close. Back to a 6-point game.
Bruins working it around. Koa backing and down to the defender. Almost lost control of it. Kicks it to Graham. Graham takes the 3. No good. Rebound goes to Koa Rockwell and just lost control of that one. Jumps up. That one will fall. Now 57-53, Bruin lead.
Crowd wanting to travel on that pump fake out the 3-point line from Gus Stewart. I agree with the crowd.
Foul called.
Foul is called number 0, Hester Hensley. His
Hold on,
third
Hester
foul.
Hensley.
Third and team foul.
High pass to Rockwell. Rockwell goes up with it. No good.
Just rimmed out. It's a good look, just rimmed out.
Asher poking the ball.
How is that not a travel? How is that not a travel?
So now a 1-point advantage
The three ball is definitely keeping Clinton in this game.
Graham drives inside, easy bucket.
Nice drive by Graham Thompson. Way to be aggressive, way to attack the rim.
Timeout called by the Bruins. It's full 3-point lead, 59-56, 3:31 left to go in the final quarter of play. Well, Kris, thoughts so far?
Threes from Clinton, keeping them in it right now. They've hit, I think, 3 in the past probably 2.5 minutes. A few lapses on defense from the Bruins to lead to those open threes. PA just needs to continue to be aggressive, attacking the rim, getting to the free throw line. There's 3 team fouls on Clinton, 2 more. They'll be in the bonus. I would say just keep attacking, keep being aggressive on offense.
It's going to be an exciting finish. 3:31 left to go in this one. So after the timeout, Clinton will have the basketball down 3. Under 3:30 left to go in this one. Of course, Pulaski Academy needs a win to secure their spot in second place.
Kason Smith back in the game for his length.
Tray ball, tie game at 59.
Another big 3 from Clinton.
Tie game. This is where the Bruins start to get flustered. Late in it, they need a big shot.
Barn burner just like the last game at Clinton.
To the corner, Asher takes the 3, no good. Interesting shot selection by the Bruins.
Chase Hancock just hounding. Chase Hancock just hounding the freshman Gus Stewart.
And Coach Smith is having a hissy fit.
Get him off of him there. Get a circle around. He's holding it like crazy.
Kicks it, Asher, open 3, bingo!
Bam, big 3 by Asher.
If you like basketball and high-intensity crowds, this is the one for you. 2:25, fourth quarter. Bruins up 3. Chase Hancock goes flying, open 3, off balance. He drains it in 1.
I can't remember when Clinton hasn't made a 3. Kason makes contact, trying to contest it, and 1.
Kason Smith picks up his 4th foul. Hancock, Smith, and Maddox Pierce all in foul trouble. The Bruins only have 1 team foul to give before, excuse me, sorry, I spoke wrong. The Yellowjackets only have 1 team foul to give before the Bruins are in the bonus. So Hester Hensley at the line. He takes the lead.
I think this is the first lead for Clinton all game. Am I correct in that?
I believe so. If not, they had one very early. Asher kicks it to Kason in the corner. Kason tries to drive, gives it to Chase. Minute 50 left to go. Chase drives inside, goes up with it, and he connects.
Big basket from Chase. PA continued to be aggressive and attacking the rim.
It's inside. Grant Thompson played great defense, not moving a muscle. That shot goes through.
Stewart just muscled that one over the front of the rim.
1:23 left to go in this
Back
one.
and forth.
You got to think the next team to miss a shot might seal their fate. Koa trying to back him down inside. Chase dribbles, spins, kicks it to Koa. Koa inside, floats, he connects!
Big bucket from Koa. PA takes the lead less than minutes ago.
And they're going to say put 2 seconds on the clock because the clock rolled after the timeout call.
Full timeout.
54 seconds, 66-65 is our score. And man, oh man.
If you don't like good basketball, then change the channel.
We'll click on a different video, my oh my.
Cole Rockwell, 21 points. Graham Thompson, 18. Asher, 14. Chase Hancock, 8 big points. All of Asher's 14 in the second half.
Hey, this is a crazy, crazy finish. But you don't want to miss any of it here from the Alex Hugg Gymnasium to reset the scene. 54 seconds left. Bruins up 1, 66-65. Clinton, however, 4 team fouls in the quarter. If they foul one more time, they'll be sending the Bruins to the free throw line, hypothetically. We've seen some games go where the team gets the 5 team fouls and they don't shoot free throws. I think it's at the ref's discretion, but we'll see how the game sets here. Timeout situation looks like this. Ty Ferguson and the Bruins have one. And Coach Judson Smith and the Yellowjackets have 3. The Yellowjackets also have the possession arrow in their favor.
Looks like PA is gonna set up a press. That way Clinton is gonna burn some shot clock.
Picks it up. Again, Bruins 1 point advantage. Rockwell driving it, daring in to drive, kicks it out. $15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Great pickup by Asher. Contested jumper. No good. And it's rebounded by the Bruins.
Was that Graham Thompson with that rebound there? I got blocked.
Sam Standards with the foul. Five team fouls. 5 team fouls.
We have Kason Smith going to the line. Is that right?
Looks like that's going to be the case.
Shooting 2 shots for the Bruins. Number 12, Kason Smith.
Connects on the first.
6
Nope.
Connects on the second.
Big free throws from Kason to extend it to a 3-point lead.
Deep 3 on the way. It's going to connect.
I can't remember last time Clinton's missed a 3.
As soon as it left his hand.
Is that 5 or 6 threes in a row?
That's got to be. As soon as it left his hand, I knew.
Timeout. Yellowjackets full timeout.
So a full timeout. 15 seconds remain. 68-68. And we might be playing for overtime. To set the scene once again. Tie game, 68-68. Possession arrow in favor of the Yellowjackets. The Yellowjackets have exceeded the team foul limit at 5. The Bruins with 2, so they have 3 left to give. The Yellowjackets 2 timeouts, Bruins with 1. The shot clock, however, turned off, and it's Bruin basketball. Where do you go here?
I go to Koa Rockwell. That's where I go.
Koa Rockwell with a chance to become a Bruin legend tonight.
They're picking up Koa full court.
Casey Smith brings it up the court for the Bruins. Everybody's on their feet. Rockwell has it guarded closely. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Timeout called by Ty Ferguson.
Cole was just about to make a move to the basket there.
Timeout, Bruins. 30-second timeout.
So 30-second timeout here courtside. Tristan Harlen here with Kris Boyd. And Kris, I did not expect this one to be as crazy.
Well, the first one was PA won by 3. This one, you know, PA had the lead the majority of the game, pumped it up to 8 and 10. Clinton has made 5 or 6 threes in a row to bring them back, tie it up, back and forth. It's been a fun one.
So to set the scene for you guys at home, 68-68. Of course, you see it on your screen. 3 seconds left. 5 team fouls by Clinton, 2 by Pulaski Academy. Bruins out of timeouts. Clinton still with 2. So if Pulaski Academy gets a shot off here and connects, Clinton can still call a timeout and advance it to the front court. So here we go. Don't adjust your TV sets or your cell phones or your iPads or your laptops. 3.3 seconds. You got to think they're going to number 3 because he's double teamed. Gives it to Graham. Graham!
A lot of contact right there. A lot of contact right there.
And watch this replay here. He gets fouled.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but he gets fouled.
A lot of contact right there.
Asher, he gets blocked. He throws it up. And we're going to overtime. So we head to the end of regulation. 68 all. From the Alex Hugg Gymnasium. Do not go anywhere. It's still an exciting game. So I believe the ref just told our timekeeper 4 minutes, 35-second shot clock. And you know what they say about overtime in basketball, Kris. Usually it's a one-sided affair.
That's the way it is a lot. If Clinton keeps shooting the 3 like they did in the fourth quarter, it'll be a Yellowjacket one-sided affair.
So you got to hope the Bruins you got to think, have got to win this toss.
Good thing for PA, fouls carry over, so we're still in the bonus. Still have 3 fouls to give before Clinton is.
So as expected, Ty Ferguson sends Koa Rockwell to the jump circle to go against Sam Standage. And Clinton wins the tip. So PA will have the possession arrow. Clinton lethal from downtown. Mid-range on the way, doesn't connect. Rebound goes to Clinton. Koa Rockwell, great defense. And they get a second chance. It's still nobody's ball. And Clinton gets it back.
The offensive foul. That's the right call. Casey Smith stood in there tall, took the charge.
Those bodies flying everywhere.
No, that's 4. Brooks got 4. 0.
So after the turnover by Clinton, 68-68 still our score. Bruins with a chance to take the lead. Rockwell inside, goes up, misses. Open tray on the way. No, it doesn't fall.
Clinton finally missed a 3. PA needs to capitalize and score right here.
Asher Thompson with probably the biggest rebound of the night thus far. Asher drives inside, kicks it back out to Graham. Graham almost lost it. Chase drives inside, kicks it to Graham in the corner. Tray ball, doesn't connect. Koa trying to get it, and it's going to be Bruin basketball.
Great driving kick from Chase there. Got Graham an open look.
Asher takes the 3, doesn't connect. That was PA's open opportunity. Graham tries to get back for the 3 and they connect.
Another 3 from Clinton.
He has 30 points in this one. Kicks it, Graham, response. Oh, almost connects.
Just rimmed out. Game of inches. Good look from Graham.
And you got to think that's
have to play defense right here. Have to keep them off the boards right here.
10 seconds between the shot and game clock to get us under a minute. Open 3, Chase tries to jump.
Yeah, going to have an offensive foul. Graham Thompson looks like he's probably going to the line. Just a push in the back.
So here's something of note. That was 0, Hester Kinsley's 4th foul.
Graham Thompson should be going to the line.
He should. A little confusion of the fouls.
Stay ready, Jeff. Got 2 out there, 4. If you ain't gonna look ready, you ain't gonna play.
Well, Graham Thompson was the one that was pushed in the back. Graham Thompson was the one that was pushed in the back. I'm not sure why the refs switched to Graham and Chase.
That's pathetic.
I don't know what the referees were doing there. Graham Thompson was pushed in the back and laying on the floor, and they switched Chase and Graham.
So Chase, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe that trip. Timeout calls by Clinton.
Timeout, Yellowjackets.
Full timeout here. 2-point game. I mean, PA's still in it. They just have to force a turnover.
Yeah, play defense here. Force a bad shot. Don't give open looks. Get the defensive rebound. Yeah, the referee's definitely incorrect. They gathered to talk, and one referee, because one was questioning who shot it.
Well, I mean,
and the referee said it was definitely 13 who was pushed to the ground. And it definitely wasn't. It was definitely number 10, Graham Thompson, who was pushed to the ground.
So they got Chase Hancock, who Chase
they
Hancock,
look alike, all right? They look a lot
no,
alike.
they're definitely twins. Yeah, they're definitely twins. Chase Hancock, who's probably 5'9" on a good day. For great. The student section's got to get loud. So here we go. 70 seconds remain in this one. Clinton up 2.
Bruins trap.
High pass. That's Bruin basketball.
Bruins trap and force a bad pass. Here we go.
I tell you.
Been a fun one.
Yeah, it has. They don't need a 3 unless it's wide open. Chase has it. They need a shot. Wasting too much time. Rockwell kicks it to the corner. Oh, Kaysen had a shot. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Kicks it. Graham steps, throws it up. They're going to call a shot clock violation. Graham was not fouled.
PA is going to have to foul 3 times before they can even send Clinton to the line.
Or
Chase Hancock with the steal. Immediately threw it away. Oh, Chase Hancock with the steal and immediately threw it away.
Foul number 13, Chase Hancock, his 4th foul. 3rd team foul against the Bruins.
So they advance it to the front court, and they foul.
Still have 1 more before they can force Clinton to the line. Then you gotta hope we get a miss.
So they'll call it on Chase Hancock, so they'll be sending Clinton to the line, hoping for a miss.
How much did they beat us by? They beat us 3? Did you beat me 3?
Shooting 2 shots, number 0.
The first one goes through. 3-point ball game. He has 31. And he makes a second. Likely the comeback will not happen unless they get a big shot here. Rockwell takes it up the court, kicks it to Max Pierce. Pierce goes up with an easy lay. A timeout's called.
Timeout, Bruins. 0.4 seconds on the clock.
Somebody needs to remind Coach Ferguson not to foul because they PA beat Clinton by 3 at Clinton. Clinton's up 2 now.
So explain that.
So if there is a tiebreaker between PA and Clinton, PA would hold the tiebreaker right now because PA beat Clinton by 3, and right now Clinton is up by 2. Coach Ferguson yelling, do not foul. Just no fouls. Coach Ferguson hoping for a 5-second call or a quick turnover. Looked like there was a push off on Graham Thompson. No call. Clinton wins.
So Clinton takes the win, 73-71. We're going to try to get a word with Coach Ferguson. Can't promise it, but stick around. We'll hear from head coach Ty Ferguson hopefully soon. Remind you our final score, Clinton 73, Pulaski Academy 71. Post-game with Coach Ty Ferguson after Clinton beats PA 73-71. Coach, first question for you. I mean, you guys played a great game out there. What's the message to the team?
I don't know. I'm not usually one who doesn't have words, but I don't really have them. That's on me. I got to figure out a way for us to win these close games, and I've failed that this year so far.
Yeah, of course, you guys had multiple guys in double figures in the scoring column. What does that mean to you as a coach?
It's cool, I guess. It's still the losing effort, so wasn't enough.
Right, of course, losing this game to 2, you guys should theoretically hold a tiebreaker over Clinton if it comes down to that. And this is my last question for you. I mean, what's a win in next game mean to you?
Just win a game. Like, freaking close against Joe T, close against Clinton, close against Morrilton both times. We could be undefeated in conference, but we're soft, poorly coached, I guess. Something's got to change.
Right. Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time. Reminding you our final score in this one, Clinton 73, Pulaski Academy 71. For Tristan, Harlen, our amazing crew here in Little Rock, saying so long, goodbye, and good night. As always, go Bruins.